The Pledge of Allegiance.
Will everyone please rise? Put your hand over your heart and repeat with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that our district is on the ancestral land of the Cahuilla people, with whom we have a long-standing partnership. We are grateful for the opportunity to prepare future generations, teaching them to respect and contribute to their community and to continue the stewardship exemplified by the Cahuilla people. Roll call will reflect that all board members are present, with Mr. Alvarez calling in. Superintendent Mr. Aquino and Dr. Hyde are present as well. Approval of the minutes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the agenda of the regular meeting of June 24th, 2025?
So moved, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Pierce.
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, calls for the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the agenda of the special meeting of June 26, 2025?
So moved, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Duran.
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, calls for the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Board meeting addenda, Dr. May Volmar.
Yes, we do have a couple this evening. There were two typographical errors that I wanted to call to the public's attention. They don't change anything in the substance of the agenda, but nonetheless, we want to be transparent about the error. In resolution number 1/2025-2026, although the actual agenda item has 2021-1 listed in all of its content, that is missing from the title of the actual agenda item. And then additionally, in the report to the board on Williams complaints, the attachment and the items associated with the agenda item do show that there was one Williams complaint reported and resolved. However, on the form, the box checked that there were no complaints, but clearly they are because they're listed right below that.
Thank you. Is there approval of the agenda for the special meeting of July 15th, 2025?
So moved, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Pierce.
Any discussion? Hearing none, calls for the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Community student and staff recognition, Dr. May Volmar.
We actually do not have any this evening.
And introduction of new or recently promoted employees, Dr. Hyde.
Okay, good evening. I'm very excited to announce 3 new managers to our district, but I'm going to start with Joshua Ostad, principal at Palm Desert Charter Middle School. Josh, if you come up to the dais, please. Josh earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in Social Sciences and Education from St. John's University, his Master of Arts degree in Educational Leadership from St. Mary's University, and his principal and superintendent credentials from St. Cloud State University. Josh has spent over 30 years in education as a middle school teacher, academic coach, assistant principal, and most recently superintendent of McRae Schools in Claris City, Minnesota. Josh would like to acknowledge his wife, Kate, for her continuous support and positive encouragement, and thank his children, Alex, Nick, and Carter. Josh, do you have anyone here today?
I do.
Please introduce them and say a few words.
Sure. With me is my wife, Kate, is over here. She's raising her hand. And my brother-in-law, Jimmy Van Dorn, who is representing the rest of the family here in the desert. So, good evening, members of the school board, Superintendent May Voller, Superintendent Cabinet, and also Desert Sands community that are here. Thank you for the warm welcome, pun intended, and for the opportunity to join Desert Sands Unified School District as a new principal at Palm Desert Charter Middle School. It's truly an honor, and yes, I'm still getting used to saying Palm Desert instead of Minnesota. The palm trees are a welcome change from the snow drifts that will happen this winter. A special thank you to my wife, Kate, and our family who have been incredibly supportive as we made our move to the Valley. Nothing like having your older brother move into your house for a month. I'm excited to be here, not just to lead, but to listen, also to learn and to be part of something great. I'm passionate about creating a school environment filled with positivity, growth, and also rich opportunity for every student. Desert Sands, along with PDC-MS, has a proud legacy, and I hope to be, as I like to say, an addition to the tradition. Not just someone new, but someone who helps carry the torch forward. Thank you again for the trust and support. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and get started. Have a great night.
Okay, next I'm excited to announce Carlos Montiel, our new Director of Nutrition Services. Carlos, come on up. Carlos, if you have any guests, please introduce them and say a few words.
Good evening. I do. I have my family here, my wife Susie, my kids, my mother, family. I mean, there are many, many folks here. In addition to our support staff, all of our nutrition services staff that are present. Thank you very much for being here. I'm honored to have you here. In an effort to keep a good relationship with my new boss, I wrote a 17-page brief. I am deeply humbled to accept the position of Director of Nutrition Services. I want to express my sincere gratitude to the Board of Education, Dr. Kelly May Vollmer, Mr. Aquino, and each cabinet member. Thank you for your trust and your confidence. It does not go unnoticed, and it is not taken lightly. I also want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every nutrition services employee. You are all true heroes, and I have the utmost respect for all of you. Last but not least, my family. You are my true reason why. My kids are still my biggest critics. The third time I mentioned that, as I move within each category within the department. I look forward to continuing my tenure with Desert Sands as we reach new milestones together. I am confident that with the strong leadership and the legacy that Desert Sands offers, we will continue to achieve great things for our student body and our community alike. Thank you.
So if I could just interject, Carlos did a really good job because I actually went out of order and I didn't introduce him properly. So if you mind standing there, I'd like to introduce you just like I'd like to introduce all of our new management members, and you've earned this. So first off, Carlos earned his Associates of Arts degree in Culinary Arts from the Cordon Bleu and his Bachelor of Arts degree in Business Administration from UMass Global. Carlos has 13 years of progressive leadership experience in food management. He began his tenure with Desert Sands in 2018 as chef manager in the Central Kitchen and was chosen as a nutrition services site manager for secondary sites in 2022. In his free time, Carlos enjoys camping and being outdoors with his wife Susie and two beautiful kids, Alexia and Evan. Welcome, Carlos. Last but certainly not least, I'd like to invite Monica Rodriguez, the new principal of Indio High School, to the dais. Monica earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in English Literature from California State University, San Bernardino, her Master of Arts degree in Educational Administration from the University of Redlands, and is currently completing a doctoral program in Social Justice from Loyola Marymount University. Prior to becoming a principal, Monica served as an assistant principal, project facilitator, instructional coach, English teacher, and a student, all at Indio High School. Monica would like to acknowledge her family of Rajas, husband of 21 years, Juan, 3 children, Sienna, Roman, and Liliana, her mom, dad, brother, and sister, and her huge support team, past Raja principals, Mr. Lawson and Mr. Ramirez, and current assistant principals, Amy, Jesse, and Josh. Monica, welcome. If you have any family members, please introduce them and say a few words.
I do have a lot of family members. Thank you all for being here. My husband, Juan, my 3 children, as you mentioned, Sienna, Roman, and Lily, my mom, my dad, my sister, my Thea, and lots of others that are here. It would take me all night, and I'm going to win the shortest speech Starbucks gift card. So, good evening to you all. I would like to say thank you so much for this amazing opportunity to lead this phenomenal community. I am so moved and so inspired by all of them, and I will not disappoint you. I'm very excited. It's a very special place. It's very near and dear to my heart, and I'm excited to build on the progress the school has made over the years and to continue to create a successful and safe, supportive learning environment for all of the students at Indio High School. I'm very grateful to my family who has supported me day in and day out. The amount of support I have received in the last 2 weeks has been truly inspiring and so motivating. And it feels good to know that there's so many people behind the Rajas. And I'm going to be their biggest cheerleader. So I'm very excited. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I look forward to working with all of you and everyone at Indio, and look forward to a great year.
Okay, board comments, Ms. Pierce?
Yes, I'd like to welcome Mr. Osted and his family to the desert. It's quite a change for you, but I understand you have a lot of family members down here, and hopefully they have a pool for you to go to right now. So until you, I don't know if you've gotten your house yet or anything, but welcome, and we are looking forward to your leadership at Palm Desert Charter Middle. Also to Carlos, for your promotion. From everything I've heard about you, I just realized that you are the right choice and have the heart to carry on our nutrition services with the new remodeling that we're going to do, and all the meals that that you are responsible for to carry on that leadership role. And also to Monica, who's always been the face there too at Indio High visits, especially being since you were a student. I just love that you have the community in your heart and the kids, and I believe your leadership opportunity will be successful too. So we look forward to that. Also this week, I'm looking forward to our last graduation ceremony of our 8 graduations. This Thursday, all the kids, the seniors that were just shy of having enough units, got them all together, and so they get to graduate this Thursday, and that's always inspiring to see them complete that goal. I just wanted to say that I'm hoping that the teachers and staff and families that are off this summer are able to enjoy time together, and I'm grateful, though, for all the staff members that work year-round and are still going strong, getting to serve our district and prepare for our new school year that comes next month. I hate to say that, sounds like summer went quick, but we really appreciate all that you do so that we have smooth openings, and we acknowledge that you're out there still working. So just wanted to say to be safe this summer. This is our only meeting in July, so we'll see you guys in August too.
Mr. Alvarez?
Just wanted to congratulate everyone on their new positions, and we appreciate their efforts and expertise they bring to the table. And I'll turn it over to Linda.
Thank you. Ms. Porras?
I'll take it from here. Okay, let's see. So Joshua, you came at like the perfect time. You just got initiated into the heat, so if you make it through the summer, you'll be great. So anyway, congratulations, and I'm excited for you to take the helm at Palm Desert Charter Middle. So anyway, looking forward to, I loved your speech. It was like very breath of fresh air. So we're really excited for you to be there. And Carlos, wow, I'm so excited for you to take this position, and your family is all here too, which is wonderful. So congratulations, and I'm sure you're going to do amazing. So Monica, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Monica went to Jackson Elementary, and then she went to Eisenhower, and then she went to Wilson, which is like no longer there, but anyway, Wilson Middle School. And then she's been a Raja for like ever. Anyway, I'm so, if you can tell, I'm so excited that you have this position. You are like the perfect person for this position to transition. And I'm just like thrilled. You are just going to do a fantastic job. Monica is the 3rd female principal at Indio High School. And anyway, I just know you're going to do great things. So congratulations, and I'm just like so happy for you. So anyway, that's it.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to welcome everybody, also all the community that's out today to support our fine new leaders that we have today. Mr. Alstad, welcome to the heat. This is actually a cool day today, so I just wanted to... and also Mr. Wulakaba, welcome back. Looking forward to seeing some good things there in the kitchen, all right? I still have a dream. I want to work a knife like that, like you see on TV, okay? It's the only thing I ever chop carrots or something. So welcome to the two of you. Monica Rodriguez, welcome, congratulations. You know, we go back a long time. For those in the room, I coached her in swimming many years ago, and as you know, her daughter is a fantastic CIF championship swimmer, water polo player. So congratulations to you and your family. I look forward to all the wonderful things that are going to happen at Indio High School. Can happen to a better, more intelligent, more capable individual than yourself. I am so proud to be here this day. You know, because I wouldn't have missed it. I just flew in and my flight was late. So I want you to know I had the wrong shirt on, all right? But that's because that was a luggage snafu, all right? At the end of the day, you know, I could never do that thing, and I don't pack well for traveling. But anyway, congratulations, Mr. Ostad, Mr. Rubalcaba también, and so everybody, best to you all, and I look forward to a great year.
Thank you. Monica, he lies. He always wears purple to the meetings. He really does. Monica and Carlos, I love when we see our own work their way up to become leaders in our district. So congratulations to both of you. I thank all of your families for being here to support all three of you. And especially when your colleagues come out, that really says something about you. Mr. Osted, I look forward to seeing you a lot and see all the positive things that you can do at Charter. So welcome. Dr. Mabelmer.
Absolutely want to just say welcome, as everyone else did, to Carlos and Joshua and to Monica. Very excited about all three of you. Can't wait to see the amazing things that you do. And I want to just really quickly give a shout out to our librarians. It came to my attention about a week ago that several of them had donated quite a bit of considerable time this summer to promote literacy among students and came up with their own campaign and volunteered, and I think that's so indicative of just who they are and the commitment that they have to the students that they serve, and I just wanted to publicly give them a huge thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to give everyone that came for recognition the opportunity to go and celebrate with your friends and family, unless you're staying for the remainder of the meeting. Okay, public comments on open session items. Communications from the floor in accordance with the bylaws of the board number 9323. Time is reserved for oral communication by members of the Board of Education or by citizens. Citizens wishing to be heard on agenda items, regular or special meeting, and or non-agenda items within the subject matter jurisdiction of the board, regular meetings only, shall have a 3-minute limit. A total of 20 minutes will be reserved for public comment on each item. The board president, with concurrence of the board, may extend this time if deemed appropriate due to the number number of citizens who wish to speak on an item. In accordance with the law, the board cannot take action on any matter not appearing on the agenda as indicated in bylaws of the board number 9232.2. Please be advised that there is a possibility that some items discussed during public comment will not be developmentally appropriate for minors. We ask that parents use their discretion when choosing to remain in the boardroom during public comment. If you choose to leave the room, you may wait in the overflow location at the end of the hallway and will be notified when public comments have concluded. I'm going to ask technology when the 3-minute timer goes up to turn off the microphone, please. We have no online public comments, and our first comment is from Kristen Bossy.
Good evening. My name is Chris Bossy. Most of you know me. Members of the board and cabinet, I'm coming before you as a parent of 2 former students, a current employee at Thomas Jefferson Middle School, and a constituent. Given the increased presence of immigration and customs enforcement in our district, and especially in the community that I live and serve, I am requesting that the board make a statement that all students are safe in this district regardless of their immigration status. My current understanding of the policy is that immigration agents are currently limited to the front office of schools. This is not enough to protect our students. Our offices frequently have students in them attending to their various needs and support. By allowing ICE agents access to our front office, the district is inadvertently exposing our most vulnerable students to be exposed to trauma. It is my belief that the district need not only to revise their stance to keep all of our students safe by keeping immigration agents off our campuses, but also needs to make this statement more public so that all of the district's students, parents, staff, and community know that every single Desert Sands student is safe. Thank you.
Sierra Boyle.
So I just want to preface this with, on multiple occasions, such as board meetings and closed sessions, my voice has been met with visible dismissiveness or annoyance by members of the board. As a Black community member speaking to a predominantly non-Black board, particularly under leadership of a white board president, this behavior sends a message that is both political and personal. It reinforces a painful and well-documented pattern in which Black voices are often met with defensiveness or disregard when we speak out about issues that impact us. I've stood here time and time again asking the board to take racism seriously. I've spoken up, I've called, I've emailed, and yet I've never received a phone call back, not even an acknowledgement, not an I hear you, nothing. But when certain community members email the board president, she reacts. Like I mentioned before, she responds. So let me ask you again, do I not count as a community member in your eyes? Do I not fit the image of someone worth responding to? At first, I thought you just had implicit biases, but now it's clear they're explicit. When you want a resolution passed, you get it done, but when it comes to racism in Title VI, the silence is deafening. Not one resolution to condemn racism. I searched Desert Sands' website, and I didn't find not one resolution ever passed. Not one statement of support for students and staff of color. Not one action to show that the board cares about the trauma happening in your schools. And look around, not one of you represents a Black child. That matters, that shows. Because what I see from this board is a clear pattern. If it doesn't affect you directly, it doesn't matter. Students have been reported being called racial slurs and staff reported discrimination, and still the board has said nothing. And the superintendent also silent. The last time a Desert Sands superintendent publicly acknowledged racism was when Mr. Bailey was in charge. That was years ago. Every single time I've shown up here and spoken, you've chosen to stay silent. You've affirmed every racist action by every administrator and every student who's caused harm. Your silence gives them permission. If you, the leaders of the district, won't speak up, what makes you think they'll stop? Why would they? And you can't think it's not an issue. And even if you do, neither was boys and girls sports an issue, but you passed the resolution anyways. Institutional racism continues when leadership stays quiet. And right now, that's exactly what you're doing. If you can fast track a resolution when it suits your interest, then you can pass one that affirms anti-racism, civil rights, and real protections for students and staff you claim to serve. But you haven't, and unfortunately, that's a choice.
Information, quarterly report summary on Williams uniform complaints, April to June 2025. and disposal of surplus property report per resolution number 01/2024 to 2025. Staff conference items, we have none. Public hearing, we have none. General functions, business services. There are 9 items in general functions, business services. Item 18.1 is a resolution requiring a roll call vote. Is there a motion to take items 18.2 to 18.9 as a group or individually?
So moved, Pierce.
Second, Porras.
As a group?
Yes.
Any discussion? Here.
I'd like to just say a few words. I just want to say that, construction things, decisions are very difficult for us to make at times, but I do want to make mention that that we do have someone in the audience today that I truly respect, and I always acknowledge the fact that they have given to our community, helped us with the passage of bonds back since 2000, at least I think I can remember. And I think it just goes without, that it can't go without mentioning that Joe Ledesma and his team is here today. And I just wanted to say thank you for that, Joe. And I know that everybody is respectful and appreciates the work that you have done for our schools. And I wanted you to know that personally from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being here today and supporting our children and our schools.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. For the following agenda item, the Board of Education will be acting as the legislative body for each of the Desert Sands Unified School District's community facilities districts, number 2008-1, 2013-1, 2018-1, 2021-1, and 2022-1. The agenda item provides for the individual CFD to authorize the levy of special taxes within such CFD for the fiscal year 2025 to 2026. Agenda item number 18.1. The Board of Education will be acting as the legislative body of CFDs number 2008-1, 2013-1, 2018-1, 2021-1, and 2022-1 for this agenda item only. Resolution number 01/2025 to 2026 as presented. Resolution of the Board of Education of the Desert Sands Unified School District acting as the legislative body of community facilities districts number 2008-1, 2013-1, 2018-1, 2021-1, and 2022-1 of the Desert Sands Unified School District, authorizing the levy of special taxes and taking related actions for fiscal year 2024 to 2025. Do I have a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved, Porras.
Do I have a second?
Second, Pierce.
Roll call vote. Ms. Pierce?
Aye.
Mr. Alvarez? Mr. Alvarez? Ms. Porras?
Aye.
Mr. Duran?
Aye.
And I'm an aye. I will have Mr. Alvarez abstain? Okay. So motion carries 4-0 with 1 abstention. These matters related to the CFDs number 2008-1, 2013-1, 2018-1, 2021-1, and 2022-1 are complete for this evening. The board will no longer be acting as the legislative body of the district's community facilities districts for the remaining items of the agenda. The board will now be acting as the Board of Education of the Desert Sands Unified School District. Thank you. Mr. Alvarez, are you there?
He said that he said aye, but we couldn't hear him. Has he lost connection?
Star 6 to unmute. Mr. Alvarez, did you press star 6?
I can hear you.
I can hear you now. Yeah. So were you a yes, or do you want to abstain?
Yes. No, I said yes.
Okay, so then we will change that motion to carries 5-0. Yes? Okay. General functions, educational services. There are 29 items in general functions, educational services. Is there a motion to take them as a group or individually?
As a group, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Pierce.
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, calls for the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. General functions, personnel services. There's one item for general functions, personnel services. Is there a motion?
So moved, Pierce.
Is there a second?
Second, Porras.
Any discussion? Hearing none, calls for the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. General functions, student support services, there are none. General functions, superintendent, there are none. Consent items, student matters, I'm happy to say we have none. Consent items, business services, there are 11 items in consent items, business services. Is there a motion to take these as a group or individually?
So moved as a group, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Pierce.
Thank you. Any discussion?
I just had a question I forgot to ask earlier for Mr. Aquino. When they use that site where I guess the old Amistad was, then they do the air quality. What is that exactly they do there?
Just air testing for pollutants, and so the indicators that you get, those are one of their stations.
Oh, they just install a station there that they can read and give us our terrible air quality? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that we were partnering them because they were looking for a facility to use, and that was a site that has little use, so we thought it was good to have a partnership with them there.
Oh, okay.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Consent items, educational services. There are 28 items in consent items, educational services. Is there a motion to take these as a group?
Motion as a group, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Pierce.
Any discussion? Hearing none, calls for the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Consent items, personnel services, there are none. Consent items, student support services. There is one item in consent items, student support services. Is there a motion?
Motion, Porras.
Is there a second? I'll second. Any discussion? Hearing none, calls for the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Consent items, superintendent, we have none. Actually, yeah. Personnel action certificated. Dr. Hyde?
Great. Thank you, Dr. Watson. I am excited that we have a single retirement to announce in our certificated group, and it's our own Christy Joyner, principal at Monroe Elementary School, who will be retiring after 8 years of service with the district.
Is there a motion?
Motion, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Pierce.
Any discussion?
Congratulations, Christy. Enjoy your retirement.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Personnel actions classified. Dr. Hyde?
Thank you again. We actually have 3 retirements to announce. First and foremost is Christy Duran, who is a nutrition services specialist at Jefferson Middle School. She's retiring after 16 years of service. Next, we have Yolanda Flores, who is an administrative assistant bilingual in the Student Assistance Program, who's retiring after 13 years of service. And last but certainly not least is our own Jane Yoshimura, who is the current director of graphic services. She's retiring after 19 years of service. These 3 individuals have a combined 48 years of service to the district, so kudos to all of them.
Is there a motion?
Motion, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Pierce.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Call out of closed session actions. Dr. Mabel Moore.
Yes, tonight listed under closed session item 3.2, the board took action on settlement claim number 25-L-01 on a motion made by trustee Dr. Watson and seconded by trustee Porras. The motion carried 5-0 with the board approving the settlement claim. Additionally, tonight in closed session under item 3.3, the board approved the appointment of the following individuals. Certificated management recommendation, Brooke Triplett as coordinator of local control and accountability, strategy and performance. Elizabeth Van Dorn, assistant principal of La Quinta Middle School. Jacqueline Alvarado, assistant principal, Roosevelt Elementary School. Michael Bosse, assistant principal, Shadow Hills High School. Joshua Alvarez, Principal, Jefferson Middle School, and Helika Mata, psychologist, and Jocelyn Kohler, temporary psychologist, and Josiah Zepeda, temporary psychologist. And under classified management recommendations, Daniel Vargas, project manager. Passed on a motion made by Trustee Porras, seconded by Trustee Duran. The vote was unanimous.
Thank you. Suggestion for future agenda items that receive at least 3 votes. Ms. Pierce?
I have none.
Mr. Alvarez? Star 6.
I have none.
Thank you. Thank you. Ms. Porras?
I have none.
Mr. Duran?
I have none.
And I have none. Announcements. The next regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Education is August 12th, 2025 in the District Education Center Boardroom, 47950 Dune Palms Road, La Quinta, California. We do need to reconvene to close session. We will be back out. you going to dance for us? This meeting is adjourned at 8:33 p.m.